Welcome to SmackDown tonight. Tonight, 6 draft picks are up for grabs. On Raw, we've seen SmackDown gain 3 new draft picks to join the blue brand. Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, and Samoa Joe. All 3 were drafted this past Raw episode, and tonight I believe that it'll be 4 picks for SmackDown. I'm rooting for my SmackDown superstars to beat Raw's superstars. Shall we begin? Okay, welcome everybody to night 2 of the WWE Draft Extravaganza. Well, that's a big introduction done by Shane McMahon here. As we welcome everybody to night 2 of the WWE Draft, as we are now flipping onto SmackDown side of the draft. And of course, we're going to find out who's going to transfer from Monday Night Raw to SmackDown or SmackDown to Raw. We're going to find out all of this here tonight in night 2 of the WWE Draft, as night 2 of the draft comes to you live in Boston, Massachusetts, as that's where SmackDown takes place here tonight for night 2 of the WWE Draft. And of course, for SmackDown side of the draft, 4 singles matches and tag team matches will earn 1 draft pick. However, a dual-branded Battle Royal will earn 2 picks. As who's looking to get those draft picks, we're going to find out here tonight on night 2 of the WWE Draft. As we start the draft off here tonight in Boston, Massachusetts, with Roman Reigns versus Jon Moxley in a draft pick match. As we're going to find out who will get a draft pick for their show. As will it be Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown getting the draft pick. We're going to find out as Roman Reigns is accompanied by his special counselor, Paul Heyman. Of course, Roman Reigns defeated The Rock at WrestleMania. And of course, Roman Reigns looking to find out what is he going to do in this season. And of course, I've been told that Roman Reigns is the Roman Reigns championship clause of him challenging for the WWE Championship has now been lifted. Because Paul Heyman said, has now changed the stipulation that, due to backstage politics, that Roman Reigns is now allowed to challenge for the WWE Championship again. Now, of course, Roman couldn't challenge the championship last season as long as Cody Rhodes held it. Of course, that was the stipulation at Night of Champions, where if Reigns did not win, he would have never gotten a WWE title match ever again. But, of course, Paul Heyman said that he wanted it to happen throughout the course of last season in 2K23. And now he's allowed to challenge for the WWE title. But of course, I'm pretty sure that Roman is exceptional to that. As Roman Reigns, of course, is working to get SmackDown a draft pick here tonight. And the man he faces here tonight is Jon Moxley. Of course, Jon Moxley representing Monday Night Raw, and he's looking to get the red brand a draft pick. And of course, 2 Shield brothers meeting each other here to get a draft pick for their shows. And who's going to get a draft pick for their shows? We're going to find out here. Let's find out who's going to get a draft pick for their shows. We're going to find out as Roman Moxley begins tonight SmackDown in Boston, Massachusetts. Alright, here we go. Match begins. Roman Reigns not wasting any time. Big boot connect. Moxley reverses it. Roman reverses it. Moxley reverses it. Roman reverses it. Roman Reigns getting ready. Superman punch. Spear connect. Nice. Well, I don't know what Paul Heyman is doing. Moxley kicks out. Moxley reverses it. Roman reverses it. Johnny James connect. This does not look good for the Tribal Chief. Kick out. It's all about the drop kick. Well, that didn't look good for Jon Moxley, as Reigns was able to try and get out of harm's way. As Moxley, of course, is going to do everything to get Raw a draft pick. Ambrose goes high. Moxley reverses what Reigns was about to go for. Spinebuster. Roman Reigns is having a difficult time here. Reigns is having troubles getting back to his feet. Roman reverses. Roman reverses it. You can tell Roman is angry. Spear connect! What is Heyman trying to do? Kick out! Oh, we're doing our bloody James big plan. A big boot connect. Reigns is stopping away at Jon Moxley. Oh, this doesn't look good. Can it be over? What we got a draft pick? Kick out. Moxley. Superman. Oh no. Never mind. Suplex. Ambrose is looking to get a draft pick for the blue brand. Roman, he reverses it. Roman reverses it. Superman punch. As this does not look good for John Moxley here. Spear connects! Will this be enough to get SmackDown the first pick of night 2 of the WWE draft? It does, as Roman Reigns gets SmackDown the first pick of the night. The Tribal Chief picks up the victory here tonight in the WWE draft. Then now this means we will now be seeing SmackDown get the first pick of the night. The question is, who will be going over from Monday Night Raw over to SmackDown? But we're about to find out. So without further delay, let's see who is going over to the blue brand. Well, looks like Friday night is about to get phenomenal as AJ Styles is now heading to Friday Night SmackDown. Of course, the multi-time WWE Champion is now coming back to Friday nights after the kind of a lackluster year over on the Red brand. As Styles is now going to SmackDown. This is getting absolutely ridiculous. The fact that I keep trying to beat Cody Rhodes, and then all of a sudden, I couldn't get the job done, whether that's a one-on-one match or a fatal 5-way match. This was the same thing that happened at Backlash. I was screwed at WrestleMania. Yeah, this is getting really ridiculous. This is getting absolutely ridiculous. That I cannot become WWE Champion. This is getting beyond ridiculous. And as a matter of fact, I'm getting really tired of this. Shane McMahon, I'm really getting tired of being screwed over. But I want another WWE title match against Cody Rhodes. You better make it official for the Payback pay-per-view, because I want my rematch. I was screwed at Backlash, and I was screwed at WrestleMania. Please, I am sick of being screwed over when it comes to me challenging for the WWE Championship. So it looks like Braun Breaker is making a statement clear that he wants Shane McMahon to give him a rematch for the WWE title. Live on YouTube this month will be Payback, the first pay-per-view after WrestleMania. As who's looking to get their payback after WrestleMania? As you know, this Payback that comes your way on YouTube this month, here on YouTube. Has apparently, Braun Breaker, of course, is making it clear that he wants another WWE title match against Cody Rhodes. Will he get it? We're going to have to find out. But moving on, as switching gears now, as coming up next, Charlotte will go one-on-one with Sasha Banks to determine who will get a draft pick for their show. Will Sasha Banks get SmackDown another draft pick here tonight, or will Charlotte get Raw a draft pick? We're going to find out up next here at the WWE Draft. And there you see, Charlotte, of course, not really had a really good season last year. And of course, she wasn't a part of this year's WrestleMania. And of course, she tried to get her title back. But she lost in 2K22. I mean in 2K20, but it didn't go her plan. As we can take a look at the boos she's getting. As of course, this is all about a draft pick. As of course, we will be heading from Monday Night Raw to SmackDown or SmackDown to Raw. All depends who's winning this match. As our next is the boss, Sasha Banks. I don't understand the boost that she's getting. So of course, let's find out if we get another draft pick for that show. Will it be Raw or SmackDown? Well, let's find out. Charlotte wasting no time. The show is because looks to make this season her season after a terrible season she had last season. But also there, we've also there. We'll go for that. Oh. We'll go about Charlotte. We'll go about Charlotte. Oh, Charlotte cheats. Charlotte definitely needs to recover. Spear collect. There we go. We're looking at it. Natural selection. Could it be enough to get SmackDown a chance at losing, a chance to get a second off pick? Oh, kick out. Uh-oh. Figure 4 leg applied. Another time for Becky to tap. For Sasha to tap. There you go. And Sasha has no choice but to tap out as Charlotte Flair now gets Raw a draft pick. As we're now going to ask a question. Who is going from Monday night, from SmackDown all the way to Monday Night Raw? We're about to find out in a moment as who's going to the red brand. We're about to find out. As Charlotte picks up the win. This could end up being looked at as a turning point for Charlotte. Good match, decent match here. So we move over the way. Let's see who's going over to the blue brand. I mean, who's going to the red brand. Oh my God! The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, aka the Scottish Psychopath, is now heading back to his old show, Monday Night Raw. And of course, Drew McIntyre could be using what as a new path to where should he go from here after losing the Intercontinental title to Wade Barrett at WrestleMania, as Drew McIntyre is now heading off to Monday Night Raw. Well, it seems that my days on SmackDown, as of right now, are now over. But, I mean, I've done a lot of things here on SmackDown. Like, example, me challenging Cody Rhodes was at Cardiff Rails, at Clash at the Castle, for the WWE title. Oh. Me going after the Intercontinental title, with me winning the title, and having a lot of title defenses, and those were good/decent matches. And now I move over to Monday Night Raw, finding out where do I go from here now that I lost the Intercontinental title to Wade Barrett at WrestleMania. Yeah. Either way, Drew McIntyre is coming for that World Heavyweight Championship. And I don't care who wins at Payback. I don't care if Orton is still champion after Payback. I don't care if Sheamus wins the title. And yes, I've had some fun here on the blue brand, like I just mentioned. And now I will, and of course I do have some memories here on Raw. Like I was challenging for the Universal Championship after I defeated Kevin Owens to challenge Brock Lesnar at Clash at the Castle. But then I had my moment ruined thanks to Karrion Kross. And then of course, after Seth Rollins got his rematch clause, and of course, we wrestled in the Fatal 4 match at the Day 1 pay-per-view, and then I competed in the Universal Championship #1 Contenders Elimination Chamber match, and following the Elimination Chamber, nothing really have come out of me on Raw, and this season could be a big difference for soon to be your World Heavyweight Champion. As we are back live here on SmackDown, as Drew McIntyre, of course, is making a promise that on Raw he will be going after the World Heavyweight Championship. As we get ready for tag team action, starting us all off here, Imperium will be taking on SmackDown's tag team. Who is SmackDown's tag team going to be? I'm not sure yet, but we're going to find out. And of course, no gunfight ringside. And of course, they're going to do everything in their power to get a draft pick for the blue brand. But we're going to ask the question, for the red brand, sorry. And of course, who's going to get a draft pick for the red brand? Will it be them, or will the new tag team on SmackDown get a draft pick? As we're about to find out who's that new tag team going to be in a moment. As of course, Imperium, no gunfire ringside. So remember the way, let's see who it's the SmackDown tag team gonna be. And it is none other than Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Loas. And of course, Channing Stacks is now a new signee to SmackDown. And they're here in the flesh. As Tony, of course, didn't really get a lot of showcase last season, but now he's back here on the scene with his new tag team, Channing Stacks Loas. As could we be looking at Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn defending the titles against these two later this year? I don't know. As wondering who's going to win this match here and who's going to get their short draft pick. Match begins. Ludwig Kaiser and Tony D'Angelo starting things off. We're also led by Tony. Actually by Ludwig Kaiser. Reversal. There. Stacks makes the tag. This is... Oh! Ludwig actually hit the wrong member. For that. Kick out. They're off the apron. Going to the pin. And Imperium picks up the victory. So that means Monday Night Raw now is going to get another draft pick. And of course we're now going to ask a question. Who is going over from SmackDown to the Red Brand? As we're going to find out in moments to come. A decent match here and decent debut for Stacks and Tony D'Angelo, and the re-debut of Tony D'Angelo because of this new role in the tag team division. Decent match here. As Imperium picks up the victory. So with out of the way, let's see who's going over from SmackDown to Monday Night Raw. Let's find out. Well, because it looks like Raw now has a new acquisition to the women's division, as Alexa Bliss is now heading back to Monday Night Raw. The goddess is back on Mondays. As overall, outside of the AJ Styles pick here tonight, SmackDown, of course, is not off too good. Is of course losing their top stars. What do you mean? They already have some. You have Samoa Joe, you have LA Knight, you have CM Punk, and all these stars that we picked up on night one's draft. But anyways, moving on, as we are now getting ready for Andrade versus Ricochet in a draft pick match. And who do you think is going to get a draft pick for Monday? Of course, who's going to get a draft pick for either Raw or SmackDown? We're going to find out here. I'm putting a prediction. SmackDown is going to get the last pick. That SmackDown is winning this match. What they're going to do, because the last two matches has not been really that night. Now, of course, Andrade is representing Monday Night Raw here in this match. The guy who's representing SmackDown in this match is none other than the one and only Ricochet. Now, of course, the one and only is of course looking to help SmackDown get a draft pick. And of course, this is Ricochet, who hasn't really done anything noteworthy coming out of the six-way elimination match at SummerSlam. But now that we're this new season, we could end up looking at Ricochet possibly going for the Intercontinental title or the US title, depending where he stays, what brand he's on after the draft. So let's get into this match. Who's going to get Raw, SmackDown, another draft pick? Let's find out. Ricochet chance here, as I know who wants to win this. Ricochet going no time. Drop kick. Andrade. And the cards, I hope you all enjoying the night one of the WWE draft. Reversal there. Andrade reversal there. Kick to the face by Ricochet. And he's going to try it at ringside. As we're getting to a 2 count. Although that's not really going to be a problem. Ricochet gets him back into the ring. This does not look good for Andrade. Ricochet is going for the pin. Ricochet gets smacked out, another draft pick. Ricochet picks up the victory as we are now looking to find out who does SmackDown have in mind to draft as Ricochet picks up the victory here for the Blue Brand. As let's see who's going over to SmackDown. Oh my god! SmackDown now has Damage Control, Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. As that's a big move there for the Blue Brand. And their women's division. As Damage Control is now heading off to SmackDown. But of course, coming up next, it's main event time. As it's Battle Royal time to determine who's going to get the double picks for their shows. As who's going to get the double pick for Monday Night Raw? Or who's going to get a double pick for SmackDown? We're going to find out in our main event up next to close out the WWE draft.
If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and then turn your notification bell on so you don't miss any content provided by on this.
As it is now been announced, ladies and gentlemen, for two things that's taking place on next week's post-draft SmackDown, as we're going to see a six-man Gauntlet match to determine the number one contender for the WWE Championship at Payback, as it will be Braun Breaker, AJ Styles, John Cena, Finn Balor, and Bobby Lashley competing in a six-man Gauntlet match to determine the next challenger for Cody Rhodes. Also, Roman Reigns looks to go one-on-one with Braun Strowman, as Roman Reigns is trying to find himself a new path after his match with The Rock at WrestleMania. All this so much more on this post-draft edition of SmackDown that comes your way next week. As it is now time for the main event. Who's going to get a draft pick here tonight in Boston, Massachusetts to determine who's going over to Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. Starting off is the ring general, Gunther. As Gunther, of course, could be scared because he might get himself drafted over to SmackDown. Well, of course, he's been on Monday Night Raw for the longest time. But of course, he hasn't really had any big moments besides challenging for the Universal Championship. That's all he's done. He's been wrestling for the Universal Championship, and he hasn't really had any big moments besides that. As could this season be a reset for Gunther? I don't know. But based off the past 3 seasons, people might not have any hopes for Gunther to finally get what he deserves. And that's a world title reign. So of course, Gunther's representing Monday Night Raw here. Representing SmackDown is the almighty Bobby Lashley. And of course, Bobby Lashley, of course, has been on SmackDown since 2K22. And of course, we all know the stint with Lashley. But of course, he wrestled, I think he's wrestled once for the WWE Championship. And then of course, he became Intercontinental Champion. And then of course went into a feud with Randy Orton. That was the exact moment Lashley lost the IC title, collaborating in the match at day 1, wrestling for the WWE Championship inside the Elimination Chamber. And all these things that Lashley has done throughout 2K22. And the last season, he hasn't really done anything besides feuding with Edge at SummerSlam. So could this season be a reset for the almighty Bobby Lashley? And even in 2K20, he wrestled for the Universal Championship. And even then, he couldn't get the job done, and that was over on Monday Night Raw. So who is going to be the second guy to represent Monday Night Raw? And next, we have got Bryan Danielson. As you can tell the moves They're getting it out for Bryan Danielson. And of course, Bryan Danielson has done a lot over on Raw, like challenging for the Universal Championship a lot of times. And of course, feuding with big name superstars. And of course, tried to take the briefcase over Orton, but that ended up not happening because Orton had to say to successfully cash in for the title. So could this season be any big difference? Next, we have got the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle looking to get SmackDown a draft pick here. As, like I said with Ricochet, he hasn't really had any big moments last season besides wrestling for the Intercontinental Championship. And it happened twice. One-on-one with Austin Theory during the build to SummerSlam, and of course the 6-way elimination match at SummerSlam where he was unsuccessful at winning the Intercontinental title. And of course I believe he wrestled Cody Rhodes once on SmackDown. So of course, could Kurt Angle's turning point be getting SmackDown a draft pick here in the Battle Royal match tonight? I'd like to hope. Now next, we have got Bronson Reed. As of course, Bronson Reed hasn't really done it, like I said, with majority of the superstars. Hasn't really had it. Didn't do anything noteworthy last season. Besides just wrestling. And of course, Bronson Reed. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he wins to get himself a draft pick for Monday Night Raw. And do you think does people think Bronson Reed is going to get a draft pick for Monday Night Raw? We're going to find out. So let's find out who is the final participant for the Blue Brand here in this Battle Royal match. And it is none other than former Intercontinental Champion, or should I say, two-time Intercontinental Champion in Austin Theory. And of course, Austin Theory did win the title at first on the first SmackDown of 2022 in 2K20. And then of course he lost it to Rusev, aka Miro, inside the Elimination Chamber. And now we get ready. And of course he won the title again on the night Randy Orton costed Bobby Lashley the Intercontinental title. And of course, he held the title for a pretty good amount of time in his second run. He held it throughout November, doing the road to Survivor Series, all the way to last year's SummerSlam, where of course he lost it in a 6-way elimination match. Because he was kind of worried that he was going to lose the title to Johnny Gargano back on Super SmackDown Live last season in a submission match, but he was able to return. So without further delay, let's see who's going to get the final pick for Monday Night Raw. This golfer, good off his new work. Chaos going around in this Battle Royal match. They're all about the draft pick. Kurt Angle going after Bryan Danielson. What is Austin Theory trying to do? Oh, Bronson Reed. He's hanging on. He will hang on. Gunther reverses it. Bronson Reed reverses it. Gunther now goes after Austin Theory. Bryan Danielson can be eliminated. Austin Theory has been eliminated. Bronson Reed reverses it. Headbutt connect. Cut angle going after Bronson Reed. Bobby Lashley gets eliminated. Things are not looking good for SmackDown. As if Kurt Angle gets eliminated, it's game over for the Blue Brand. The big whatever they get. In a two pick. Bronson Reed reverse set. Kurt Angle possibly looking to get rid of Bronson Reed. That will work out. Bryan Danielson. Can he be on the verge of eliminating Kurt Angle? Reverse there. Oh, I thought we were dealing with an elimination. And could this be the moment we see an elimination? Gunther's doing everything to get Bronson Reed out of the match to get himself the draft pick for SmackDown. And he eliminates! It's Bronson Reed and Kurt Angle's eliminated. So now we're going to find out who's going to have the final two picks. It looks like one's going to have the last two picks. Bryan Danielson reverses there. Remember, this is all about who's going to get the final draft picks for Monday Night Raw. As we're looking at yes kicks. 8 yes kicks connect. Gunther not happy. Could you imagine? Oh, Bryan, he's doing everything to survive. Here in his in his Battle Royal match tonight. Uh-oh, this does not look good. Remember, you don't win by making your opponent tap or submit. You win by throwing your opponent over the top rope or doing anything to eliminate your opponent. As Bryan Danielson go forward. So let's see who's going over to Monday Night Raw now. As Gunther has done it. So now we're about to determine who's going to have the final two picks for Monday Night Raw. As let's see who's going over from SmackDown over to Monday Night Raw. Has the last two draft picks. Well, it looks like the Raw Women's division is probably going to get better as Bianca Belair is the next pick for Monday, is the first of two picks for Monday Night Raw. The EST is coming to Monday Night Raw. So let's see who's going to be the final draft pick for Monday Night Raw here in the night 2 of the WWE draft. Oh my God! Seth Rollins is coming back to Monday Night Raw. As this is what we got. As of course Raw may have lost CM Punk, Samoa Joe, LA Knight and AJ Styles, but they now have Seth Rollins back on the show. This is absolutely shocking to see Seth Rollins back on Monday Night Raw for the first time in a year. As I cannot believe it that Bianca Belair and Seth Rollins are now going over to Monday Night Raw as Gunther wins the Battle Royal. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining the ref. See you all for Monday Night Raw. Good night, everybody.